What's the moral of the story for Andrew Tate? Well, I guess it's the story of a lot of men. Don't worry, this ain't gonna be no feminist crap. I don't think you can live both, yeah. Like famous Andrew Tate is famous for, smoking that big cigar. But there's also regular clips of him sparring with other people and destroying them. Like you see, what's it, Andrew Tate spars with like 20 men, thumbnails and all this stuff floating around the algorithm. So on one hand, you've got him like in casinos, you've got him like the big scar, you know. And then on the other hand, it's like you've got him like training a lot. But I don't think you can live both lives. I don't care what anyone says about smoking. Yeah, and it's not about losing because everyone loses. You know what I'm saying? Everyone loses fights. Especially if you're a person who's a trained boxer or martial artist. The norm is that even if you're a professional, you're gonna lose. It's very rare that a person has a career and they don't lose. That's rare. Those men are like 1%. And that's not down to them fully. Some of it is down to judges incorrectly scoring things or them getting away just by like the decision on it. Like sometimes um, there's a multiple things that lead to a person not losing one fight or battle or whatever. So it's not about losing. But this whole thing of naming as a manner, as a human being, naming yourself top G or the greatest this or the baddest this or I remember Muhammad Ali when he got Parkinson's disease and he started losing his communication and his faculties, his mind started going but he said something, very important. He said that I called myself the greatest, so God tested me with this. Because even as a man, calling yourself the greatest or top this or biggest was this and so forth. One that we all know, I think we all know that it's not true. I don't care if you was a bad boy on the streets, there was always someone older than you or tougher than you. Whatever situation. Maybe for a period of time you're the best at something, whether it's fighting, whether it's at world record at running or something, or pole vaulting, whatever it is, whatever field or thing you're good at. You may have the record or you may be the top for a certain amount of time. But, eventually you're going to come down. And I think it was I don't know why Tate fought. I don't know why he decided to come out and fight. I'm not sure what the issue is, why he came out and fight. But the whole point is that I don't think, even if he was preparing properly, because I don't know how you could be a smoker. I don't think he quit smoking permanently. I don't know how you could be smoking big cigars, even if you're sparring properly. And now the question of the caliber of the people that he was sparring is coming in because if you got beat by a Chase, who I don't think anyone thinks is a skilled boxer, um, a very skilled professional boxer, or he might be at whatever his level is, yeah, we know he's not at a top level. But if all this footage is coming out of you one-sidedly battering these guys, all these guys you're sparring with, easily beating them, fighting 20 guys in a row and beating them, and then you have this fight against this guy, and he blacks up your eyes, he gives you all these bruises and all this stuff. Then what level were they? The point is that all men that called them the greatest all played roles. Not all, but the majority of men that either called themselves the greatest or they like Conor McGregor. Look at Conor McGregor. Same thing. You know, Muhammad Ali said he was the greatest. He ended up getting Parkinson's disease, and he said that he believed it was a test from God for calling himself the greatest. Um, what is it? The man that played Christopher Reeves, who played Superman, and let's not let's not delude ourselves. Superman is basically supposed to be a man version of God. Invincible. Okay, kryptonite can hurt him, but he's supposed to be like, you know, above all average men. You know what I'm saying? Can fly, supposed to be the best shape, you know what I'm saying? Powerful, lifts, lifts up, like, basically, he's not human, you know? So, it's basically giving man the powers of God, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I think with all these people, whether it's Tate, whether it's Connor, whether it's boxers, whoever it is, I think there comes a stage where you can get deluded with yourself that I'm I'm the best human there is. And maybe sometimes you believe your own crap. I think things like this just happen to humble you, to make you realize you're just a guy, man. You're just a guy. Because really, I don't think Andrew Tate needed to box. I think he's got enough money that he could retire for the rest of his life. I don't know. Something happened in his life that made him feel that he had to box. And I don't think it's just us. I think Tate believed he would win easily. I believed everyone believed he would win, or he would win easily. And then the myth was broken that, uh, you know, Andrew Tate, you're just a man, like everyone else, you know. Anyway, the whole point is, guys, just don't get too arrogant, bro. Because everyone gets a ironic way of being humbled, you know. Take care.